Okay, so the TVs are divvied up. I assume it's the twin bed that's going to go. The other bed will fall apart if he takes it, and I've been sleeping on it because it would have been an air mattress. He wants my little IKEA table. Em and I have baked cookies on that for years, so I don't know if I'm comfortable with it going. Perhaps his friends can buy him one. I do have a little bistro set. My sister gave me the table part, and we had the stools for the basement for the Nintendo. Maybe that would be more manly. Matches his Lazy Boy. So if he goes with the Lazy Boy and the bistro set, where was I going with that? Can't remember now. And the CD shelf. What was I going to say there? Oh yeah, it's just I want to unpack my boxes, and I know that I'm here at least until the court decision, which is quite a ways off apparently, if there even is one. So, but there has to be a court decision because I don't believe that marriage isn't. I mean, I wouldn't have signed a contract that I didn't think was binding, and I haven't done anything to put our marriage aside. But what I noticed is when I imagine him, when he's moving things out of the house, bark goes with him, and so, Baduna also goes with him. So, I mean, I don't know if they're ghosts or what they are because I didn't think they were. They're a little bit more realer than life kind of thing. But if they go with him, and I just unpack everything, well, I guess the mess that my internet is in and the hacking and whatnot, that'll all go too, because then I can just take everything out and live a really nice little life here on the street with all the neighbors. And I'll miss some of the people who were here years ago because they were good neighbors. But, and I don't want Chris to go because I married Chris, and Chris was good company in Labrador and in Westboro. But just, it's sad to see him go and sort of feel a relief because something that's come at both of us since we've been here apparently was really coming at him because of something he could do and they were using. Isn't that sad? That is very sad, and I don't need to say Nazi in Aryan Stronghold and New Aryan Troops or Aryan Militia very many times before someone wonders if somebody doesn't have a bunch of people over here. You know, like, you remember that? I remember interviewing, obviously Pup Love has actual offices, but if I just say where he you know, what do I do when I'm not playing guitar? Well, I have a few offices I could go to, and I was just looking out the window today and thinking, and I was thinking, how many people, I mean, not necessarily here, in places where, you know, group superpowers like the Nazis are taking a stronghold, go off to work at any job. It's really just on paper, but they leave their house and go off somewhere, maybe just sit somewhere for the day. And it's written off that they did a particular job, and a salary's written off for them. But the money just probably is in some kind of a loop. And somebody makes sure they have food or whatnot. I mean, I don't know what part of the government would investigate that, but obviously it probably should be investigated, because every time I say one of these things, somebody investigates it and does an article in the news. And I believe we're proving that the country is in sad danger of being taken over, right down to our, not necessarily Canada Post, but some of our courier services are not looking as good anymore. If you don't wonder about it, you may not be safe.